Hello everybody, I'm Yolanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome or welcome back. Today we are doing another WIP and Chat. So it has been already a week since I last spoke to you, even though I uploaded multiple videos in the meantime, but yeah, the last time I actually recorded a video was last week. So yeah, how are you all doing? I hope you had a wonderful week. My week was actually kind of good. So yeah, I'm going to see if my wax will work along. No, I don't think so. So I will need to change it. So yeah, let me know what you down in the comment section below. What are you all working on? What is your WIP, aka work in progress? So yeah, in case you didn't know, WIP stands for work in progress. So I'm going to work on mine and yeah, going to ramble off your ears for I don't know how long. I have something prepared for just in case that I don't talk long. But yeah, if you've been here before, you know me, I ramble. So even with nothing to say, my video can still be like more than half an hour. So yeah, and no, I'm not going to apologize for it because that's just me. So yeah, sorry, not sorry. So that's my pan sort of loaded up. I have here a jar where I keep my wax. This is wax for like 2 years or something. I thought it was fun. Something else than only keeping trash trails. So yeah, I've had a good week, but also a strange week. Or well, strange is not the right word, but busy. I think I can better say. Because I had actually a good week, like physically and mentally last week, so I decided to catch up with some stuff that I still needed to do. I actually did our front yard kind of thing. I got the weeds out, got some trimming done because yeah, it was out of control. Did some stuff like that, so that was nice. At least the neighbors can't keep complaining because at least I'm trying to do something. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch last week's WIP and Chat because yeah. That's a whole different story that I'm not going to repeat. Yeah, so kids had a good time also. They behaved themselves well, they played nicely. Didn't make too much of a fuss about anything. So yeah, that is a good week in my book. And did some shopping, like again. It's like basically our weekend entertainment. Yeah, but most of the time it's like we need to go to get one thing, go to a place where there are a lot of stores and do a lot of window shopping. And basically like hunting for sales, because yeah, that's a thing I like to do. Because why pay full price if you can pay less? So yeah, I wanted to bake something last week and we didn't have like powdered gelatin. So we have a couple towns over, we have a baking store, so yeah, we decided to go there on Saturday. What did we do actually on Friday? Oh yeah, my husband did groceries again. Because yeah, last week everything went a little bit pear-shaped with being able to do groceries. So yeah, we did on-the-go fly meals and yeah, we had some food delivered and we actually got a bottle of Coke with that. So yeah, cola if we would call it here, but so yeah, that was a nice thing. Had some pizza, had some french fries. I had just like basically a lazy cooking week. But yeah, I did a lot of cleaning up and stuff like that. I'm still planning on like again for the like millionth time doing the basement again. But yeah, that's a place where I am not able to catch up because for one or the other stupid reason, every time I clean up a little part, there comes a lot of stuff in there again, and I can start over again. So every time I make a file for like this needs to go, this needs to go, then yeah, I don't have my space to do that, and then it just keeps piling on and on and on and on. But well. But at least I was able to put a lot of stuff on a like second-hand online retail store that we have here called Marktplaats. Basically like an official version. Well, it is official, but like a Facebook marketplace, but then not on Facebook. So that's, I think, the best thing to compare it to. So yeah, I already sold a few things in the meantime, because yeah, I have not put anything up since surgery, because I was like, yeah, I was not able to send a lot of stuff. I sold one thing in the time that I was recovering, like the first week actually. And yeah, my husband needed to do that, and that did not all go according to plan with everything. And yeah, so it was like, yeah, everything that I have standing on it on the website, I will keep on, because yeah, it's on there. Maybe I'll see if I'll get something sold, but I'm not going to renew the ads. So yeah, I had a lot of new ads to place, because you can place them for free for, I believe, 3 months, and then you either keep it off or need to completely renew it and place it again. So yeah, I have a lot of DVDs that are from my sister-in-law that I'm selling for her, because when she moved, she wanted them out of the way. And we also collect DVDs. It was like, yeah, you can pick out wherever you want and then do whatever you want with it. And I was like, yeah, is it good if I place it on there and we just do, yeah, split up the money I make from it. So she get half, I get half. She was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I was like, okay, good, nice. So yeah, I have been placing that on like for like 2 years again. But yeah, every once in a while I have like a floodgate of people that want to have the stuff. And at the moment, many people give me the asking price instead of just offering less. So that's always nice. Because it's basically a rule of thumb, like if you want to have like €5 for it, ask $7.50. You can still go lower. Higher is not often. So, yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, I had the energy for it, so I did that. But yeah, as I was actually trying to say before I completely lost track of where my mind was going, we wanted to have some stuff from the baking store, so I got it there. Treated myself on a new scale, because the one we have was pretty new, but it didn't work like we wanted. And one of the legs was actually, well, it fell off last week, so we're like, yeah, well, not going to risk it that it keeps falling off. And it was one that it was really important that it's staying flat, so we're like, yeah, no. I saw one that works on just regular AAA batteries, so we're like, yeah, we're going to get that. The price was not too bad. And yeah, we basically needed it anyway. And what was the other thing I treated myself to? Brain, work along. What did I get? What did I get? Because I got myself the gelatin. I got oh yeah, I got myself a new mold. Like a brownie mold, baking tray kind of contraption. So yeah, I was happy with that, because lately I have been needing the same size a lot more often. And yeah, I didn't have that one already, so yeah. And baking is a thing that I love to do, so yeah, why the heck not? So I also picked on Sunday, because yeah, I got the chance now, so now I had the stuff, I needed to work it out and do it. We actually ended up doubling the recipe because I didn't have the right mold. And we're like, yeah, well, whatever. We're just going to make a double and have a little bit of a bigger size because I needed to drop off the kids at the in-laws today because I needed to go to the doctor, which will come on later. But yeah, so we're like, yeah, whatever. I can also just take a bit for them and have them try it. But yeah, apparently the gelatin did not set correctly because apparently we forgot to take out the cream cheese out of the freezer, out the fridge long enough beforehand. So we're like, yeah, well, we're just going to wing it. And yeah, apparently, most likely the cream cheese was too soft. It felt too soft, too cold. So, but yeah, I made a cheesecake, as you might expect by the fact that I said cream cheese multiple times. Yeah, I made a cheesecake with lotus biscoff. And it turned out amazing, even though gelatin wasn't the best. So it was a little bit soft, but oh, the taste was so good. It was amazing. It was really, really good. In case you know the lotus biscoff, or like biscoff in general, cheesecake of that, oh my goodness, it was so good. Like, wow. If you want to try to make it yourself, you need to look up Boon Bake. She is an, I believe, Korean baker. And she bakes like the most incredible things. But she has a video, I believe, about a year ago at the time of filming, where she makes a lotus biscoff cheesecake. That is for sure one I am going to repeat because oh, it was so good. It was so damn good. So yeah, that's the thing that we were already knowing that we want to bake for the birthdays next year because yeah, it's something else. I haven't had it before, so yeah, it was good. Really, really good. So, what else did I do except a lot of catching up on everything I still needed to do? Today and yesterday, I'm filming this on a Tuesday, by the way. Today and yesterday, I didn't have a lot of energy again. So yeah, everything is getting a little bit down again. But oh well, when I have energy like last week, I'm trying to take advantage of it and yeah, do like a lot. So yeah, I'm now feeling a bit behind like again. I have 2 loads of laundry waiting for me when I washed and dried yesterday and one the day before. So yeah, I gave myself the excuse that this morning I wasn't at home, in the afternoon I just had no energy, and I just tried to keep up with the living room situation because yeah, needed to have some stuff from the city center. So I did that quickly because yeah, my doctor is pretty close to there. So yeah, try to do that. So at least I've been making myself a little bit useful, even though it didn't feel like it, but oh well. Yeah, for the rest, husband had his appointment with the doctor again last Thursday, so he got his referral to a psychologist to deal with his mental issues, like how do I want to say it, like basically burnout kinda direction. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I need some help with it, and yeah, better to be prepared. I actually still need to do that, but yeah, I'm not going to also need to fuss it up to everybody because, yeah, in my personal life at least, On YouTube, that's different. Because, yeah, you know me, but you still don't know me. But, yeah, every time I need to go to the doctor or something, or in that case, it would be a psychologist or something or another, I need to have something to watch the kids in case it's vacation, or at least to watch my son when it's school time. Yeah, and I don't want to, need to explain everything to everybody. So, yeah, that's for me a no-go for at least for now. But at least when I have good times like I did last week, then everything goes well. So I had a little bit of time to recharge the battery. So let's hope that it keeps long enough. But yeah, today was already again. But yeah, I can't do more than trying and hoping. And so yeah, son is doing good with his body training. So that's also a plus. Yeah, of course, he has some accidents here and there, but yeah, he's 3. What would you expect? He can be body trained in like a few days. It should be technically possible, but I just don't have the energy and the mental capacity to do that. So yeah, I'm not going to start that even. Because yeah, no. And then today, as I said, I needed to go to the doctor because yeah, while I am on a roll with like everything that I needed to do, last week I was like, yeah, I still need to call the doctor because I have a medical something or another. And yeah, I am for already like months and months and months, I'm saying that I actually need to visit the doctor for it because I have a really annoying skin on my head. I thought at first it was dandruff or something because yeah, I have like a snow head. It keeps bugging me and yeah, it feels itchy, then I'm stretching and it gets worse again, and yeah, and I got so tired of it, and I was like, yeah, maybe the doctor can find something that at least I can relieve a bit of it, because yeah, it's getting too much, because yeah, constantly itching head is just not fun, and at times it lessens, but yeah, it also every time comes back, and sometimes it's coming back with a vengeance. So yeah, no. I do know that I had issues with it when I was a kid, or at least something with my head, with my skin on my head, because I do know, I don't know how old I exactly was or something, but I do know that at a certain point, I would say that I was like around 6, maybe 8, if that I had such an itchy skin on my head that I like literally scratched it open. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid doing that again, but many times when I just rake my fingers to my hair, if you're through my hair, you too. But when I get my fingers through my hair, I feel like the slightest bump of like a scab or something, my brain is like, ooh, I need to itch that. I need to get it off. And that's really annoying, but because that does not make it any less. And yeah. So it's like, yeah, maybe it's something like medical where I can get help for that, so that it doesn't scab or itch or something, so that at least my skin can cure. But yeah, so I went to the doctor for that today. And there are multiple things that are possible. I do remember that I do need to look up the translation for that. So hold on for just a second. Google Translate is my best friend, just single. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. So yeah, basically there are, as I said, multiple explanations. So we're starting with the most probable one, because there was one that was a sort of eczema that was possible, but that should look more yellow according to the doctor. So she's like, yeah, most likely not. But the thing she expects was one that we actually expected ourselves, sort of, when we did a little bit of research. Like, we have a website here called Thuisarts, which is basically like home doctor. That is like an actual biomedical professional, written website. So it's like actual medical advice that is on there, because my own doctors multiple times refer to it. So like, hey, if you want more information about it, go there. Like, if you're not sure and you want to just have a idea what it is, like, you can look there and stuff. So yeah, that's nice. That's also a thing that when you call them is like one of those on the loop, like annoying background stuff. Like, hey, look at thuisarts.nl. But yeah, so I basically, most likely, as far as it looks now, have a medical issue with my scalp, and that is the scalp version of psoriasis. So yay, not. So I'm not really too happy with that, obviously, because yeah, that's a thing I can't get rid of. But at least there are multiple ways to relieve it, so at least that's a plus. But yeah, it was a bit like when she told me that she at least expected it the most at this point. I was like, yeah, great. That's the one I expected, which one I also hoped it wasn't, because yeah, it's one that you can't get rid of. And I hoped I would get rid of it. So yeah, I have a lotion now that I need to use for at least like a couple of days. See if there is improvement. If there is no improvement in 2 weeks, with like using it every day, once a day, then I need to contact my doctor again, and yeah, I'll try something. But if there's at least some improvement, I can just keep going and then slowly, yeah, getting less and less. And then when it is good, then I can just get a refill for it. But yeah, it's something that I also need to keep in mind, that I can't use it constantly, but I can use it when I have like a flare up, when it's getting too much. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not excited for that. So, but yeah, at least I had a good week. But it's a medical year this year. So yeah, good thing insurance fixes a lot. Because I have never ever needed to pay a cent for going to my doctor. I even think that I didn't even need it to pay for having my IUD, I believe it's called. The like birth control, annoying little thing. When I had that removed, I went to just my regular practitioner, because yeah, the one that listed got out of the practice that I went to. So they were like, yeah, you can just go to a regular general practitioner. So I went there, but I didn't need to pay a cent for that. So that was nice, because I did need to pay a lot for having it placed. So that was a good thing. Even though if I needed to have it placed at a general practitioner, I still needed to pay for the thing itself, and it was like 160 euros, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm just in a regular kind of, what's it called, a healthcare, and the one that I have does not cover birth control. So yeah, that's also a thing that, like with the different insurance companies here, like some cover birth control, some don't, some you need to pay full, some you need to pay part, some you can have an extra package on top and have it covered for certain things. And yeah, it's a whole something. But yeah, most of the times, like normal doctor's visits, I don't pay a thing, and yeah, so that's a good thing. Most likely only like things like the medication itself I do need to pay, so I'm not sure if I need to pay. Said it before, like many things are covered in basic insurance, but some things are just not covered in it. I don't know why, but I have not had many medication that I do need to pay myself. Do you know that the one I had for my surgery, the like morphine tablets I had for a while, those I needed to pay, but they were like, were they around 15-20 euros? And I had enough for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So for a medication that you don't, well, at least I didn't need full time, it was okay. But I do know I also had like the birth control pill. I needed to pay that myself, but I needed to get a refill every 6 months or 3 months. Not quite sure what it exactly was, but it was either around 10 euros for 3 months or 10 euros for half a year. So yeah, that's not too bad. I do believe it was for like half a year. So yeah, for say 20, max 40 euros, you have your birth control pill. So at least the version I had, because yeah, there are multiple. So yeah, I was not really that bummed by the fact that I needed to pay it myself, because yeah, there were worse things to need to pay. But yeah, the down part was that I went to the pharmacy that is attached to my doctor's office. That's like my regular pharmacy. And they didn't have the medication lotion that I needed. So yeah, now I can wait until I get an email for them to say like, hey, we have it in stock. You can come pick it up tomorrow. So yay. So most likely tomorrow or the day after. So either today or tomorrow. Or if you watch this directly when I upload this, I will get the notification that when I can pick it up. So yeah, at least I hope they have it fast, because yeah, at this point in time, my head is just. But yeah, I think that I'm already rambling on for long enough, so I'm going to see. 28 minutes. That's okay. Ooh, itchy and scratchy. Actually, don't know if I said it, but if you were curious for the Biscoff cake that I made, if I did it correctly, or at least remembered correctly, I would put up pictures around where I spoke of them. So if you haven't seen them pop up, maybe you need to rewatch that part or something. Or yeah, if I forgot, let me know, because I can be a little bit forgetful. So I might say that I need to do something and actually forget to do that thing. So yeah. My brain is not functioning properly at times, so sorry. But yeah, I think that I will remember, but yeah, maybe I'm even remembering to put it in here or something. I don't know. At least I would have put it up somewhere. But yeah, I also did a little bit of research. It's just very small, but yeah, I wanted to end with that to give the video a little bit more of length, so that it's not like half an hour and then done. Because yeah, you're most likely used to my long videos, so why not make it a little bit longer this week? So this is a video that I've actually been thinking about for a longer time, but never got around to it. So I thought about it like later in the afternoon today. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to look it up. If not for this week, then at least I have something prepared for another week. So here's something in the background. My cat Luna is hunting a fly. At least she's hunting at the moment, because yeah, she is not the best huntress. But yeah, so what have I prepared for you? Well, every time that I hear about the English names, I forgot some, seriously, but every time I hear about the English words for the horoscope signs, I'm like, seriously, they are some strange names, at least for me, because I'm used to the Dutch names. And I'm like, yeah, those are not the same names we use. We have like completely different names. And even though they stand for the same symbol or sign, that's more like how I need to call. But yeah, even though they stand for the same sign, if I would give you the Dutch name and translate it back, it's completely different. So I thought, you know what, that's just what I am going to do. I'm going to let you know what the Dutch zodiac signs are. Or at least I believe they are zodiac signs. Star signs. You know what I mean when I'm going to talk about it, if I'm making no sense at all. As basically per usual, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to start with the one that starts, it's mostly in January. So that would be from December 22nd till January 19th. Come on, switch color. Going to get another drill sheet. Seriously, I forgot 4 more. Like, how the hell am I paying that bad of attention? But okay, I do need to say, this piece of this kit is pretty confetti heavy, actually. But yeah, it's basically, I think, this piece and the next with the other eye, and that's basically the only bigger part where there's confetti. So yeah, this is not really that confetti heavy, even though its name is Confetti the cat. But yeah, so as I said, December 22nd till January 4. January 19th. How the hell did I come to 4? As I said, brain. What's that? So, try it again. December 22nd till January 19th. There we have what you in English would have called Capricorn. We in Dutch call Steenbok, which if I would translate it back into speaking English, you would get an ibex. So yeah, that's something. Then the next sign would be from January 20th to February 19th. That would be Aquarius. In Dutch, we would call it Waterman. Which again, if I would translate it back, and I can't miss the same symbol, but if we would translate it back, you would get a waterman. So like the words water and man. Waterman. then the next one is from February 20th till March the 19th. What you would call in English Pisces. In Dutch we call vissen, which as I would translate it back again, would get fish. So yeah, that's a fun one, I think. So yeah, you have a sign called fish. Then we have one of the two options for my birth date, because this one says it's from like the 20th till the 19th, but there are also that said from the 20th till the 21st. So the option that I have the opinion that I see most of is where I am in Aries. But this one says it's March 20th till April 19th. So yeah, I am at many places. They would classify me as Aries, which would in Dutch be ram, which would be a ram. Then the other option for me would be a Taurus, which would be from April 20th till May 20th. At least, again, as I said on this website, but yeah, it's a bit of open for debate. So yeah, Taurus would be stier, which would translate back to bull. So yeah, I always think that's a fun one. Then we have from May 21st till June 20th, we have a Gemini, which we here would call Tweeling, which if I would translate it back would be twins. So I always think that's a fun one, even though Gemini is like also a, many times I believe, like a twin image, to say it like that. So it's not that far-fetched, but I still think it's funny. Even though there are still funnier ones, but because also we have from the 21st of June until the 22nd of July, which in English would be called Cancer. We call it Kreeft, which if you would translate it back, would be a lobster. So yeah, I always think the Dutch word for that one, I think it's better. Yeah, I really think so. So yeah, I think it's quite funny to have a sign that, a zodiac sign that is basically a lobster. Yeah, I have strange humor, I know, but I think it's funny. Then the next one is from 23rd of July to the 22nd of August, and that would be Leo, which is pretty close to what we call it. It's Leo, which would be lion. So that's not a really far-fetched. Where's that symbol that I need? There. Seriously, I keep skipping ones. Like, brain, where are you? Come back to me. I need you. But yeah, as I was saying, the next one is from 23rd of August till 22nd of September. And that would be Virgo, which we call here Maagd, which would translate back to Virgin. So yeah. Then we have from the 23rd of September till the 22nd of October, Libra, which we would call weegschaal, which again would translate back, and you would get a scale, like kitchen scale or whatever kind of scale, but a scale. Then next we have from the 23rd of October till the 21st of November, you would have Scorpio, which we here call schorpioen, which is one that makes kind of sense and looks pretty close in both color translations, because it's a scorpion. So that's not one that is really that far-fetched. And then last but not least, we have from November 22nd till December 21st, Sagittarius, which we would call boogschutter. And that would translate to archer, like bow and arrow, archer. So yeah, I guess that's something else. But yeah, I guess that's all. To close my laptop again. Yeah, I'm not going to get out a new color because here is where I will end the video. So yeah, done for today. I still need to film a few other things if I get the chance for it. So, but yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. What is your star sign? Do you think it's a funny one in Dutch, or do you think it's like, meh? Hi, Poes. As per usual, Lucy is trying to get some attention. That's basically per usual. So, yeah, as I said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. So, yeah, if you like this video, you know all the YouTubey stuff. Give this video a like if you like the video, dislike if you dislike it, but I think you won't be here again, or still. If you haven't already and you're still here, maybe you would consider subscribing to my channel and see more crazy ramblings of me, or a lot of time lapses if that's your thing. And otherwise, yeah, leave a comment down in the comment section below if there's anything you want me to know or anything else. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!